Hello guys, gals, poetry lovers. Today we'll be doing a poetry workshop, which means I need you to take out your paper, some pens, and we'll get started quickly. But before we get started, I want you to stop this video and I want you to go for a walk. I want you to clear your mind. I need you well rested for this. Psychologically rested. Okay? So pause the video and go. Okay, are you back? Great. Before we get started, the thing that bothers most people when they try to express themselves is the thought that they don't really cut it, that what they have to say isn't important, and that's far from the truth. So, before we get started, I want you to realize something. You are important. What you have to say is very important. You're very cool. You're awesome. You're beautiful. And I love you. And I love you for watching this video. And I love you for trying to express yourself. Now that that's out of the way, I want you to take that paper, take up your pen, and think of a theme. So basically, think of like a forest, for instance. Just for now. What would you associate with a forest? So squirrels, trees, pines, elks, Bob Ross, some painter, I don't know. It's not important. Just start writing words around the theme. Start writing down a list of associations that come with a forest. Or maybe not even a forest. You don't have to take that association. All you have to do is think of a word and start writing. Okay? So you start writing those associations, and while you're doing that, I'm gonna be reading some of my poetry that I've been writing in the last few months, just so you see it's not that big of a problem to express yourself and to talk about these things, and that it's not a big problem to write poetry. So here we go. The first two poems I'm going to be reading is from a book I'm trying to publish, or rather finish for now. The book is called Seasons of a Life. It's going to be having 40 poems and 40 photographs. God. Those photographs are done with a collaboration with a photograph. I'm sorry, I sometimes sound like a Russian. I'm doing a collab with a girl from Belgrade, and together we're gonna make this ebook, and I'm gonna be selling that through Amazon or whatever I can find. The book is kind of me trying to tell the story of a depressed man and what he goes through before he realizes he has depression, when the depression hits, and when he starts healing, and what it turns into at the end. So that's basically it. Out of the 4 seasons, I'll be reading out of autumn. So here we go. The first poem. Searching for any reason to start this bright season, I have sought to find a new life, unable to find the soul, which I would guard in my chest. I have now seen the futility of reason. What reason could I find when I cannot find the smile that is kind? My life is a search without end, a story which captures infinity. I run and run with no goal in mind. I wish I could be searching. I wish I could know the extent of this hidden pain. I wish I could see the extent of the fog that envelops me. I still cannot find a reason for this season. Number 2. There is little rhyme, and even less rhythm, in a life like this one. There is little to be known of my talent, for I am a shadow who dwells in the deep, a puff of smoke carried by an autumn breeze. Find me if you can, if I am worthy to be found. Search for me if you wish, I shall remain hidden in grief, and in the darkness of a new day. So that's basically my big project for now. I hope to finish it before the new year and then start working on the publishing after that. Now I'm gonna be reading you my favorite poem of the 5 I've prepared for the day. I've written it a couple of months ago, I think, but the poem is called The Green-Eyed Boy. In came the boy running, filled with restless impression, a horror in his eyes and a deep breath waiting in his chest. He was vainly striving to say how he had seen the gateway to the halls of the gods of old and the angels of today. So I stood in front of the green-eyed boy and said, "Where are the gates to heaven, O green-eyed son of the dark-haired man?" "In the mother," he did say, with a shine to his white teeth and a smirk on his white skin. "What mother?" I did ask, but the answer was cut short as the boy faded into darkness and I had awoken from my dream. I have been forever searching for the mother of which the green-eyed boy talked, and I have found her in your dark, soul-binding eyes. There we go. Now, 2 poems I've been writing in the last few weeks, and the story behind these poems is I've become a kind of a fanboy of metal music, of Korn and Corey Taylor and Jonathan Davis and Disturbed and Ghost, and my friend has started acquainting me with all that, and this is kind of the result of all that, so here we go. I won't let the beast devour me. No, I won't let the darkness cover me. I will fight with the last breath I have, with the sounds of thunder and rain serving as my background. I won't let the wild consume me. No, I won't let the fog devour me. I will scream into the night and growl at the stars above. You have no gods to hide. Who am I? A son of the light. Who am I? A servant of the love. Who am I? A lover of the sun. Now I serve the light of the world. Now I serve the love of this world. Now I serve the sun that teaches this world. So yeah, maybe a bit dark, but it's kind of the theme. I don't know. Once I started writing English, I kind of went dark, or went in that kind of direction, and it's interesting, but who knows what time will bring. I might just start being more cheerful in my poetry. I'm kind of experimenting now. I hope you like it though. Why don't you leave me a comment and say what you think of it. The second and the last poem that I wanted to read is Runes. There are runes written inside, a servant's tale written in ink all across my body. I see poems and songs of old, marks of a mind gone wild, terrorizing my body. There are scratches and burn marks, symbols of my past, blessing my young skin. And there is a glow, a low hidden glow, that I will feel after the pain has passed. When I dance naked in the hallways, reborn in the light, I will feel the glow, hidden beneath. So yeah, those were my poems. I hope you guys liked them. You're very welcome to comment them and talk about them if you want. You're welcome to send me a mail. There's gonna be an email in the description of this video, so you can always contact me. Now, let's get back to the poem that you were writing. You don't have to read it, of course. You don't have to send it to me if you don't want to, but I would like you to send it and to share it with me. I would like it if we could talk about your poems, and I would like to see what you have come up with. We're all very creative in our own way. Everyone that writes poetry writes something special and writes something unique, because we are all unique and we are all special in some kind of way. Before I go, I just wanted to remind you that you're awesome, that you're magnificent, and that I love you. I love you for watching this video, I love you for writing your poetry, and I love you for trying to make something new. So, if you like this video, please hit the like button, leave me a comment, and hit the bell so you get notified if I make new videos. Thank you, love you, goodbye.